Hi guys, how my lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My good name is Purity and I'm back again with another video. So guys, in the village things are getting hotter and hotter each and every day. I don't know what's happening in that village. I don't know how people are going to live there. I don't know what will happen next because drama is coming after drama, problems after problems. So I don't know what will happen next. We're just praying that God takes over and everything, comes into control. So guys, meanwhile, keep subscribing if you haven't. Hit that red button so that anytime I upload a video, you become the first one to be notified. And if it's your first time being here, you are in the right place. Kindly subscribe so that you become part of the family and we keep pushing our journey. So thank you so much for always liking my videos, commenting, positive vibes, sharing to your friends. I appreciate so much. So before we continue, let's watch this coming video, then we come back to analyze.
Kama ni mgonjwa apelekwe hospitali. Bwana Yesu asifiwe. Amen. Bwana Yesu asifiwe na kuhanse. Amen. Na kuhanse wewe. Na kuhanse wewe. Bas mambo ndio hayo tumeyasikia. Na nataka nimshukuru DCC na timu yake yote kwa kufanya kikao hiki cha Buhanse ili watu tuongee, tujuzane yale ambayo hatujui na yale ambayo hatujui tukajifunze. Nataka nianze kwa kusema kwamba maendeleo yanapokuwa sehemu DCC, nataka nimshukuru ofisa wa elimu ambaye amesimama hapa, ameongea kuhusu mambo ya elimu. Nataka niseme the only equalizer, kitu ambacho kinaweza kufanya watu wote wakafanana ni education. Na ndio maana tunapambana and the rich ni education. Na mimi nataka nisi watu wetu wa Buhanse tuhakikishe kwamba tunapeleka watoto wetu shuleni wasome kwa bidii, na wale watoto wanapokuwa shuleni nataka niwasihi haya mambo ambayo tumesikia hapa, tafadhali tusije tukajiingiza katika mambo hayo ambayo yataharibu mustakabali wa maisha yetu, ambayo yataharibu maisha yetu ya baadaye. Kwenda kwetu shuleni ni kwamba tujisaidie siku za kesho.
Malengo Elizabeth Nyantende Kamanja, Maria Getogai, Lucas Burure, Pascalia Wankuru, Priska Boke, Matthew Mabere, Michael Omori, Sasi John, Dan John, Cloud Thomas, Tony Clement, Douglas Mwita, Daniel Mwita, Matiko Matias, Mwango, Elisha Chacha, Felix Mukabwa, Cloud Joseph, Gurai Manyara. Jina ni Qarol 27. 17 nimejua nyumbani tayari. Nikisikia tu mwe mzee, nikija kushika kijana yako kwa nyumba kuleta shida, kuna kitu tunaita accomplice kwa sheria, aiding a culprit. Hata wewe unaenda da ya katatu chaguli la
sababu pia wengi wetu hatuna ajira kutoka serikalini. Pia kuna wengi wetu pia hatuna kazi. So vijana wengi, in fact 90% ya vijana sasa hivi Buhanse wako YouTube, na it's one of the famous village dunia nzima sasa hivi hapa Buhanse. Lakini YouTube najua ni platform. YouTube is a bridge. Lakini kuna watu wanatumia YouTube kufanya mambo mabaya. Na hii mambo sio ni hawa kubwa tu wamekuja wameyaona, tulikuwa tunayaona sisi hata wale tuko hapa. Ni vile sasa YouTube watu wale wanatuona, kuna wale wanafanya vlog nzuri, wanatembea kuonesha umaskini ule tuko nao hapa. Kuna watoto wamesaidiwa, kuna watu wamejengewa, kuna watu wamepelekwa mshule. Lakini kuna vijana wameingia YouTube kwa sababu ya umaskini, kutumia YouTube kama platform ya kutafuta pesa na njia mbaya. Na ni ukweli, hii mambo lazima tuseme. Hata kuna juzi nilifanya video nikasema kuna watu wako wanaongelea maneno ya LGBTQ community. Nilifanya video nikasema hii Nyaboanse kuna LGBTQ community imekuja, it's because of poverty. Kuna watu wanafanya vlog YouTube kuonesha dunia vile sisi tunaishi kwa njia nzuri. Kwa mfano kuna wale wana react. Kwa mfano kama umefanya kitu mbaya, anakuambia hii kitu sio mbaya. Kuna mtu anatembea, anaenda kwa mji wa mtu, anaonesha video, anasema huyu ni mtu ana shida. Watu wanafanya nini? Wanasaidia.
So this is a meeting that was held in Nyabohanse village, Nyabohanse town, at the center of the village, of the market. These are people, the community, community villagers. The MCAs were there, the DCC was there, and so maybe people may be asking why this gathering was there, or why this gathering was held. Also me, I wondered, because I'm not in the village. I wanted to know why these people are gathering. What is their, the main aim? What do they want to, discuss in the middle of the day, because the sun was so hot, but people, decided to, let's sit down and listen. Maybe something, is burning somewhere. Something must be had this afternoon. So yes, through my my investigations, I just realized that these people gathered, or the government decided to call people because things are happening so weird. They call them weird. How people are succeeding, how people are living life, it's so scary, right? Like they are not imagining how people, are building houses, how people are buying cars, how children are taken to school, how people's lives have changed through this YouTube platform. I don't know why this village is, I may say these people are illiterate, because YouTube platform was even there before Mara even came to the village. I don't know why they are misunderstanding each and every day. As time goes, that is how, they are soaking their minds into, I don't know. They're getting lost. They don't want to understand. They don't want to be told. Like, YouTube is a platform where one can share his or her ideas. This is a platform where you can share your thoughts, you can share what you think, you can share with others. Because this is a platform where you upload your videos, it goes viral, it reaches more people, wider audience faster than any other platform. And when Mara came to the village some years back, he introduced YouTube because he knew some of the people never knew what YouTube was. And he knew that this village, poverty is killing people. Poverty is a real problem, is a very big problem that, whatever can, at least solve, or to just try to, kill this disease called poverty, is by, at least helping, these young men, to do videos, to showcase whatever they are doing in the village. And at the end of the month, they get something, in their accounts that will help them, change their lives, that will help them improve their lifestyle. That was the main aim of iammarwa. It was just, a caring man, and he was like, I come from the village, I understand what's happening in the village. Why can't I, use whatever I've gone through, so many countries out there, I've gotten subscribers, that if I share with them, with my people, it's gonna help. He came with some impact in the village, and that was it some years back. But right now, I think people are now using this platform to make other money, that is not YouTube money. I don't know if I'm making sense. People now are trying to use this YouTube platform. They are, luring people's mind. They are, trying to cheat us that they are doing YouTube videos, but whatever they are doing that is not seen, they're doing it in darkness, is something that is bad. And now villagers have decided that, oh no, you know what, this thing is going too much, this thing is going too far. Let's stand as a community so that we finish this thing, because when we sit down and assume maybe it will affect the whole village, people are growing, people are giving birth every day, they will come, to affect the people, right? We've not said, or I've not said that YouTube is bad. No. The intention of Mara was that YouTube should help people. This is where you showcase whatever, whatever you want. That is what I'm trying to say. But in a good way. You show people how people use the stone fire. You show people how people go to fetch water. You show people how animals are being taken. There's some people out here who wish to, see other people's culture, to be shown things, because in their sides there are not these things. So they love watching, and as they watch, it gives you watch time. It gives you the token to continue improving in your YouTube channel, right? So people have discovered that there are some people, not everyone that is doing YouTube. There are some people who have decided to use YouTube platform to do some fishy things. That's why people now are becoming curious each and every day, right? It's not bad to buy a car. It's not bad to build a house. It's not bad to be good looking, right? But when people now start, being curious about how your life is going, that's where we draw the line. So there are speculations and that are coming out that some YouTube boys and girls in the village are trying to do something fishy. Those that they are called LGBTQ. I don't know if you know them. So with my own knowledge, LGBTQ, I know it's allowed in Kenya. It's allowed because when someone decides to, involve him or herself in such group, that is someone's decision. That, people have to make their own decision. They have right to make their own decision. That is allowed, yes. But, in the village, when something like that happens, it sounds weird. It's so scary because it has never been seen. It has never, even in history, they have never seen such people. They have never encountered such people. So that's why they are coming out furious. They want to call these people so that they tell them why they're, practicing such things. Because, parents are, they are fearing because, these things, someone can be, told and maybe told the good side of it. Me, I don't know the good side. Maybe someone who is in the group may try to involve or to convince someone that, what, when you do this and this, you get this. When you do this and this, you get this. And some people, some children may, try to be part of the group. And that's why the community has decided, you know what, it's high time we stop this. Even if some people are already in the group, but we should put more energy, we should enforce more energy in it, so that people fear and people stop doing whatever they are doing. That was LGBTQ. If people are doing that, is okay. In my side, that is not a good thing. But maybe someone in the village is doing it because he feels like, I deserve to do it. I need to do it, right? But it's not a good thing. Yes? You want to say hi to my people? Come say hi. This is my son Kyle from nowhere. Okay. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. Say hi, guys. I'm using Baba. Aya, go see daddy. Aya, chukua hii yako. Enda daddy anakuita, pelekea hii daddy. Go give daddy. Mbia. Aya. Go give daddy. That was my son. He has just woken up. So I was saying, parents are fearing. They're like, oh my goodness, our children now are doing things that we've never seen, we've never had, or maybe they have had, but you know, now getting that their children are doing, it's making them become mad. This I'm using this. Go tell daddy to give you. Go tell daddy. Haya, pelekea hata hii daddy. Go give daddy this one. Do like this. Haya, and take this one. Go give daddy. Bye. Go give daddy. Yeah. So such things, for me, I don't encourage them. They are not a good thing, because I know, okay, it has been trending, so that it to this extent that when you see people talking about it, it means it's something that is going on. So people cannot come out to say things that they're not sure of, or they have not seen them. Maybe they know that people are doing it. That's why the rumors have spread. I overheard that there are some subscribers though. There are some of the subscribers, I think these are just haters who don't want to see the village progressing anymore. They are just there to use their money, just to lure people's mind. They are using their money to spoil people's children, to spoil people's families, because this is a trend that has been going on, that someone just from abroad, or someone from, there are so many places, just, takes his or her phone. If a subscriber from abroad is a man, then he sends money to a lady who is in the village, so that they practice such thing, even if they're not together. They practice LGBTQ when the people are the distance is it's too much, but they decide to do maybe it on videos, and someone is like, if I can do such a thing, then I be paid, I just receive money by doing this and this. Why can I not do such things? And the subscribers, maybe these haters who are doing such things, they know that people from the village have that thirsty of money. They have that hunger of money. They are poor, whatever they want is just money. They know that anything this guy or this lady will be told, and it is, they involve money in it, automatically the person will accept. So that's why our village boys, our poor village boys and girls, maybe they will find themselves doing things they never wanted to do, just because of poverty. Someone who has money out there is trying to use our boys and girls to spoil them, to involve them in things they never wanted to do, just because of money. Guys, if you want to help someone, just help willingly. If you want to improve someone's life, help willingly from your heart. Not bring things that even God cannot bless you, because you've used your money in a bad way, in a dirty way. Why put someone's daughter, why put someone's son to do things that even whatever this person is doing to me, it's not good. But because you want the person to do, just because you are going to give him or her your money, you want them to do. That's so bad. And that's why the villagers, that's why the community is coming out mad and wants to stop the behavior. And when now these things turn this way, they will automatically say, we told you guys, and we said, they will now come to conclusion that YouTube is bad. They will conclude that YouTube is using now people to, people are doing so many bad things so that they get money to build. But the main thing I know that made the gathering yesterday in Nyabwansi village was they wanted to know how people are getting their money from. This only happens in Nyabohansi. Guys, let me know in the comment section if where you're coming from. People want to know how you're making your money. People want to know from which source are you getting your money. Where exactly do you get your money? When you buy land, they want to know how have you done? Which criteria have you used to get your money, right? When you buy a car, they want to know how have you done? What efforts have you put? So that even them, they put, this village, they want people to live how they want. Like they want, I'm just one, but they want me to live the way they want. When you start to progress, just making some small steps in your life, and they have seen you grow from a poor background, home, they have seen you growing with your siblings and everything, then from nowhere you come out doing things that they never expected. Oh my goodness, I tell you, they will come for you. And that they have been saying these things, that YouTube, when you're doing YouTube, you are in a, how are they called? You are in a, how are they called? You are in, I'm even forgetting the name. So they have been saying these things so many times. Yeah. They have been saying these things so many times. They have been saying that when people are doing YouTube, they are in Freemason. So when now things like this come out, automatically they will conclude. And what's making them, become so curious, sometimes being exposed is something very important. The people in the village, the elders, of course, so many people who are there are villagers. So they have that mind that how can you just hold your phone, you raise your phone, talk to people who you are not seeing, then it gives you money. Who are these people who are giving you money? Oh my goodness. Who is this person that is just sitting down, watching you, then gives you money? They don't understand that this is a platform. You're uploading videos, and and they're not people who are paying. This is a company that, after every month, they pay people. This is a company that is paying people each and every month. I don't know if these people know that it's not only in the village that YouTube is practiced. Even here in town, people do YouTube, but I've never encountered such people who are against YouTube. In fact, they love YouTube. People here do YouTube with a passion because they know what YouTube can do. They know that YouTube can change lives. They have seen the impact of YouTube, and so many people are doing YouTube. So I don't know who will tell our people that YouTube is not a scam, or YouTube is not a Freemason thing. I don't know. But maybe in future, but I don't think if these people's mind will ever change. So I was asking, guys, is it everywhere that people, when you buy a car, you need to explain to the government where you've gotten your money from? Is it only in the village, or is it everywhere that when you buy a car, you need to explain to people how you've done it? So you cannot do your own things. You cannot just put your hard work and buy things or and improve your life. You must go to they believe that you must do farming. They want to see you every time when they wake up in the morning. They see you in the farms. They see you harvesting maize, selling to people. They see you selling veggies in the people. Then they believe that whatever you're doing is pure. It's not scam. They believe that whatever you're doing is from your hard work, from your sweat. That's when they will come to believe that whatever you're doing is genuine. But they don't understand that even YouTube is genuine. They don't understand that even YouTube, you can do videos and showcase whatever you have in the village or in life, then you get paid. They don't understand. So the names that were being called, people may quote at them that they were saying these people are people who are practicing LGBTQ. Oh my goodness. Yes, LGBTQ is practiced in the village, but the people's names that were mentioned, these are people that were to avail themselves in the police. Of course, the DCC, what was saying is that they will go in their homes one by one, pick them and avail them in the police, so that they explain to the people, they explain to the government where they are sourcing their money. So I overheard when the DCC was saying jina la kwanza, that is the first name, was Fred Maro, and we know that is our traveling commando iammarwa. So many people were happy. They were like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. So it's true. That's why Rocio went. Oh my goodness. Guys, even if you're a hater, sometimes I always say have limits. Don't wish someone bad luck. Even if you're hating, kindly have some, at least some sympathy on someone's life. So many people were happy that Marwa's name was the first one. Of course, the name, what did you guys expect? His name could obviously come the first one, because he's he's the head of the YouTubers, if I may say. And he's the person who has lots of subscribers in the village. So of course his name could come the first one, followed by Davyjnr. I don't know why they did not call. There are some people there are some ladies who are in the village who has so many subscribers, even like they have many subscribers more than davyjnr, but I don't know why davyjnr came first and then they left these girls. That is just hate. That is just it. Just because someone is investing in building, he's investing in buying cars, is in I have money. Maybe davyjnr is working hard because he when he was young, maybe he was like, when I grow up I want to have such kind of car, when I grow up I want to have such kind of a house. And when this person is able to buy a car, why not buy a car? Why not buy a car? You want him to use the money to drink with ladies, because I know that's what people are expecting. Going for vacation, I've not said vacation is bad, but there are some people who are misusing their money, going for vacations and doing so many things. But this davyjnr has decided, you know what, I have to invest in buying cars, I have to invest in buying lands and even building, because I know what it means. I know what it means. But because people are hating, they want to like, they are accusing them that they are practicing LGBTQ. They are accusing them. They want to know, where are these people sourcing money? Where are they sourcing money? This is the village that I'm so worried about. If villagers, and community has just decided to be against YouTube, I don't see, our village going anywhere. It's not in a bad way, but if people are, they don't believe in YouTube, how can you go, raising your camera and tell this person, you know what, I want to help you, then you are recording, I tell you, they won't accept. They won't accept. And of course, if they don't accept, that means they won't be helped. They won't be helped. They won't be helped. And that brings worries. I don't know. They want to live the lives they were living before, the olden days. That you just have to go to farm. You just have to do things that are of course, even YouTube, of course, they see them. They, if like I'm talking about davyjnr, he's just recording in his construction, walking, then uploads. Now that's what's making them to be worried and to be curious, that how can just someone sit down and watch, then they give you money. Where is this money coming from? This is Freemason. When they had iammarwa's name coming, the first one, they were so happy. They were so happy. They want to know, why is Marwa having a big villa? Why is Marwa having a cruiser? Why is Marwa having a Mercedes Benz? And whereas there are so many people who are out here, maybe, of course, another thing that these people believe in is that someone must go to school, someone has to be educated, so that when you go to work, they know that, they believe that this is, his or her work that has done this improvement in their lives. Of course, Marwa's family is learned, but again, YouTube, you cannot, control, or you cannot sustain. Or how can I do? You cannot do some good things in YouTube. You cannot know how to upload. You cannot know how to put good thumbnails and titles if you're not learned, right? That they don't understand. They don't understand. So they're like, these people, they always say that people will never be, they'll, how is that money going? I'll when I I remember, I will just tell you guys. When you're from somewhere, they've seen you grow. Like for the Mara's family, they were just living in Nyabohanse town, where everyone was able to see how they are growing, or how they are going to school. They know their parents. Then from the middle of nowhere, they are seeing them building houses in such some short period of time, building houses, buying cars. They were like, no way, this can never happen again. What makes them feel like this is Freemasons, like, is that iammarwa is doing good, davyjnr is doing good, deemwango is doing good, and that makes them so mad, super mad, super mad. But God has already blessed them. So even if they talk, even if they want to know where they are sourcing money, they will, of course, they will avail themselves and explain to them, this is YouTube. And if they don't want to understand, that is their own problem. If they don't want to believe that it's YouTube that is paying them and that is making them improve their daily lives, that is their own problem. I don't know how they want to be explained so that it sinks in their mind. And again, if they avail themselves in the police, then they explain to them and they don't understand, then they want to come to the village and accuse them. I think now it will force iammarwa now to sue these people, because they are abusing him, they are abusing davyjnr, they are abusing deemwango. It will force them to sue them because they are accusing them, and whatever is they are doing is right. Our village, that is our village in Nyabohanse. They don't want to understand. They don't believe that YouTube pays. Those are our older village men and women. You have to explain. Even the DCC, I thought that, I'm sorry to say that, you guys will forgive me, but I expected that this person will be, on the side of team iammarwa and team all YouTubers, because I expected that, or I knew that this person is a learned person. He knows that YouTube is a platform. He understands that there is other apps and platforms that people can showcase their lives, showcase their their everything, and people, so that people see so that people are get paid. But what I saw and what I heard left me in disbelief. So I don't know what is going to happen. We are yet to hear from, maybe to see where they are availing themselves. I don't know if someone will record for us to see how they are telling them. I don't know, but I know I know there is someone who will just record. It will come to, it will just come. So just wait. Let's us wait and see what will happen next. But whatever I'm saying, let's continue praying for Team iammarwa, because that is their main target. They are the main target. Of course, they are because Team, iammarwa was there, the Mwango name was called, davyjnr name was called, and others. But I know they are the main target, because it's not all YouTubers that in the village that have built and buy and bought cars. They are the only people who have built and have cars. So they are the main target. So let's keep praying for Team iammarwa. Let's keep praying for Team D. Let's keep praying for Team dvyjnr. So in general, let's pray for iammarwa family, so that even when they are going there, God's grace should be upon them, God's wisdom, so that they explain, they should not tense, just believe in themselves, and know that people are out here for them. We are here, we are, witnesses, and we know that YouTube is not a scam. YouTube is not Freemason. And we have your backs, guys. Just believe in yourselves, and just know that everything will be well. We have your prayers. We are praying for you, and God's blessings will be upon your family. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video until this point. I do appreciate for your love and support. Guys, we are road to 2,000 subscribers, and previous videos, if you haven't watched, kindly go watch, where I was appreciating you guys for being there for me, because I had not hit 1,000 subscribers. But as we are talking right now, as you're watching this video, I've hit 1,000 subscribers plus, and I'm hoping for the best. That's why I'm saying we are road to 2,000 subscribers, and what I'm working right now is to hit 4,000 watch hours. So guys, keep watching my videos until the end, so that it helps me get the watch time. Thank you so much for watching this video until this point. If you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. If you have not kindly comment positively. Let me know what you think about this video. Hit the like button, so that my video is recommended to a bigger audience, and that will be my pleasure. So I love you guys, and let us meet on our next video. From me to you is a bye bye, and I was your host, Purity. Goodbye.